Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Reading Friends. I'm so excited to be here. I've already been live this week, but we got to do it on my channel too. So here I am for Friday Night Reading Friends. I am all cozy because bad out. It was warm all day, but I'm a little bit chilly. So I can tell it's getting into fall weather. I know. I'm sorry for all of you who are dealing with 80 plus degree weather. I am enjoying the nice, mild rest of the summer space. So let me know who is here. Let me know what you are reading tonight. I'm very excited to see what you all have planned tonight. I have probably still the same book that I've been reading for the past month or so, but I am planning on finishing it by Tuesday. Like they have to, at least the first one for a reading blog. I'm hoping to get that one done. We will discuss that as well. And I also have a bowl of ice cream that's melting inside of me. Just having a good snack. So let me know what you are all snacking on as well. Okay, Susan already popped in. Hello, Susan. You're reading Into the Fire by Irene Hannon. Nice. I also, for some reason, sound really stuffy. I think it's just allergies, though. But it sounds really low range because my voice is normally a little bit higher. But we'll deal with it. We're tired. We are here. I have two options ready to go for me to read tonight. I am still reading The Air by Lynn Stringer. Nothing wrong with it. I am absolutely loving the story. I just, for some reason, it's such a big book, and I got to remind myself it's not a big book. It's technically three books in one. So we're going to go there. And then I am reading Through Their Eyes, which is biblical fiction short stories. And this is for a review as well. Both of us are actually. So I'm hoping to read one story in here since this is a pretty short book. So those are the two that I'm going to be reading, biblical fiction and sci-fi. So that'll be an interesting combination. Hello, Teresa. This is starting a new book tonight. A Wicked Thing. Ooh, storytelling telling. The Sleeping Beauty. Nice. I love storytelling tellings. I need to read more of those. I used to read a lot of them. My mom is here. Hello. Yes, you're reading The Warsaw Sisters by Amanda Barrett. You're reading. Mom knows that I would know. Yes. It was like my favorite book of last year. So, Mysterious Bibliophile. Hello. Reading Ben Hur and the answer. Nice. Good to see everybody popping in tonight, spending time with me. Hi, Carmen. Carmen's reading The Lost Heiress by Rosanna M. White. Enjoying it much more than the one I was reading last week. That's good. I'm glad you are having a better time this week with what you're reading. Hey, Paige. Just wanted to say hi. You were out all day with your mom trying to find a new dining room table. Hers is tall and her knees are bad. So she needs a lower table. Yeah. I gotta find a shorter table that will fit. Hopefully you found one, or if you're not, you'll be able to go out again and have a good time. Hello, Jeanette. You're reading If Unfound, second read through. Nice. That was a good series. I don't know if I would reread it again, but I did enjoy it the first time around that I remember. I think I gave the series about 4.5 stars. Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany's reading Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Browden. I love that book. That book was so good. So good. That was a good one. I really enjoyed it. Hi, Beth. Beth's finishing a Nancy Drew 3 book volume. Nice. Are those the Nancy Drew files? 'Cause I remember that they came in like a 3 book bind up or something. That's those. I used to own a few of those big giant 3 book volume sets. Those are fun. Robin, hello. Robin's reading The Two Towers. Nice. I just, spoiler alert, that'll come in a book haul next month. But I did just purchase myself a paperback set of Lord of the Rings. I wanted to do a reread, and I did not own them. I used to, and then I got rid of my old copies. So they were just the movie covers, and I kind of wanted them to look, I guess, art style. I didn't get like the original covers or anything. But I got some nice floppy paperbacks, which will be nice to read and maybe annotate. You never know. Hello, Becca. Excited to get a little reading done, and me too. Just began Where the Road Bends by Rachel Swartham. I love that book. I'm going to make some headway on that. Nice. Hello. I remembered when you're on time. Yes, you are on time. Yes. Going to be starting a new read to be Clover Sinister Raid. Interesting. This is good. Actually, I got the book on my Kindle, which is technically in the other room. It has something to do about a ukulele. It's the start of like a mystery series, but like the detectives are, I think they're siblings, but like they might be like maybe like created like Frankenstein's monster. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I thought it felt kind of fall, so I got that. I'm hoping to read that in the beginning of September. It should be fun. Hello, Amanda. Amanda's reading Rising. Yeah, that's supposed to be Rising, possibly by Christopher Paolini. I can't even pronounce anything today. Hello, Glittering the Sky. Changed a book from last week. Not able to pass page 28. That's okay. You know, if you're not enjoying it, just or just and now you're reading Beyond Ivy Walls. I love that. That book probably my favorite Rachel Fortan book. I've read three of her so far, I think. Hello, Mother. There's another way around. Could have gone around the living room and gone that way. I haven't seen her. Hello, Sarah. Can't stay along tonight. That's okay. But you're here for a little bit and hopefully for one reading sprint. That says, yes, it is the Nancy Drew file. Thought so. I thought so. Yeah. Yeah, they did start roughly in the 80s. Yeah. Yeah. She just had to go to the library to look up info in a magazine. No internet yet. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I remember reading those Nancy Drew books. Yeah. I don't know why, but it never phases me that like Nancy Drew would go to the library to look up something only because like I guess I mean I did that in the 90s, so it's nothing new for me. And honestly, if I was still in school, I probably actually wouldn't still go to the library to research a little bit, a little bit. Mysterious Bibliophiles asking Amanda, is it the first time you read or is it a reread of the book you're reading by Christopher Paolini? And for those of you just hopping in, I have two books going on. I have the same sci-fi that I have been reading, which is the first book in the Darren Dawn series by Lynn Stringer. I gotta know what's going on in this town. Like something up and something weird is going on, and I want to know. So I will most likely be reading that for the rest of the night. But I also have Through Their Eyes, which is a biblical fiction short story collection. And it's like, it goes all the way like from Noah's flood to Paul the Apostle and everything in between. So it's from the eyes of characters you may or may not recognize. So I guess there's a couple different ones. So I'm hoping it's good. I am halfway through the first story. So we shall see. We shall see. Hello, Celestia. Glad to see you're here. And I am actually possibly going to have a friend pop in next week, not this week. But my friend Lucy might join me next week if she does not have to work. So this should be lots of fun and we'll have some company. I'm hoping to have like a few more guests throughout the fall. I feel like fall will be a nice time just to hang out with friends and have a good time reading. So I'm hoping to ask a few people coming. Stay tuned. Yeah. Hi, Nikita. You're not late. We haven't even started the sprint yet, so you are totally fine. You know, you're never late either. So you're having dinner with your husband. Nice. I just realized I have my old glasses on, so I've been thinking a little bit. It's a little fuzzy, but I'm getting new glasses next week, so that should be no problem coming out very shortly. Um, Nice that you're having dinner with your husband. You'll be reading a nonfiction 1812 by George Silgan. Silgan? Don't know how to pronounce that. Happy reading to you too. Amanda says technically a reread, but it's been years and remember nothing. So that's nice, you know. You haven't read the book in forever and you can reread it and not remember anything and just enjoy it. That's the first time. She's never read Inheritance, so this year she's aiming to finally finish the series and learn how it ends. Nice. There are definitely some series that I probably should start from the beginning because I totally forgot what went on in those books. But to me, I'm either a binge reader for series or I read the first book and never continue. It's just the way my brain works. I used to just be a binge reader and like complete series, but not since I started BookTube. Do you all want to know how many series I'm currently in the middle of? I'm even scared to look up. I think it's like 70. I have my Kindle and my nice little graph here. Oh, that's Nancy Drew books. I have a list of Nancy Drew books too on there actually, which is lots of fun. I love having Nancy Drew books listed so I know what I've read. Or, well, I am rereading a lot of them. Series 2024, I have, yes. It looks like 80, 80 series I'm currently in the middle of, but typically a lot of them are like series that are still not out yet or not completed. So that's still a lot. So next year will be a nice year to just catch up in series. I think that'll be my goal for next year. Celestia says she'll be right back. Or bring roses. Bye. Basically what BRB could be, besides be right back. Hello, Somehow. You're reading This Great Hemisphere by Mikhail Askadopoulos. Sci-fi book. Nice. Let me know how you're enjoying that. I do enjoy sci-fi a lot. Sci-fi and fantasy. I need to read more of that. Mysterious Bibliophile says, good on you. That's great. Having a reread. She's read it from beginning to end, but it's been a while. So well overdue for a reread. You miss the days when you used to binge read series too. Yes, I really do miss those days. It also was a lot easier to binge read back then because I used to wait until series completely came out and then I would read them all at once. Now, it's because I do reviews. So if I have a book for review that's part of the series, I can't wait. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. You think you have over 50 series too, Nikita? Yeah, yeah, we all have problems. We all have our book problems. Some of us have the same, some of us do not. And I see that I got a book package in the mail. Mom just brought the mail in, and there's a package. Y'all want to know what I got? I know the yellow envelope. It's from Baker Bookhouse, or well, Baker Publishing. So let's see what I got today. Kind of hoping it's Brave, but I don't think I got that this soon. I don't think, but we'll see. What do we get? Oh, okay. So we got Terry Pransky's new book in the mail, A Token of Love, and I think this comes out at the end of this month, I think, or it could be next month. I'm not sure. I wonder if it says in the little paper here. I never look at the paper. Don't tell them that. They always send me like this little information sheet of a little bit about the author, a little bit about the book, but I kind of like to go in not knowing too much. So I don't usually read these. That's just good. It'd be kind of interesting too. This has like a book summary and stuff, but surprisingly, I actually don't need that, so that's good. Oh, sample interview questions. Okay, so I don't usually do interviews, but I'm kind of hoping to do a few more. But this is a new book. Am I going to read it now? Probably not. I have too many. But it's nice to have a new book, and I have a book plate on the author that I can put in here. So, yay for new book. But I'll just have to wait until later. Okay. So we're probably going to start a reading sprint in about 2 minutes and get your books ready and your food. And wow, my ice cream is really melted. Oh no. Well, we'll eat that during our first reading sprint. That's a good idea to list your books. I like to do that for what I own in series. Yes, that is a good idea. It is harder to buy series because, like, I think it's easier to buy standalones because you really know if you have that or not. The series, you're like, do I own book three? I don't know if I own book three, and so it's really cool. It's very weird. You're on book number 4 of the original Nancy Drew books, and too many series to cut also. Yep. Yep. I am doing a reread through all the Nancy Drew books that I haven't read, and also ones that I've already read, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot of Nancy Drew files that I never read. So there's a ton. There's like over 100 Nancy Drew file books. So I know I haven't read all of them, but I did read a lot. Mysterious Bibliophile says reading blind is the most enjoyable experience, and sometimes there is. I feel I'm really not knowing anything. When I request books for review from Baker, it's usually I've either read the author before, and I will read the synopsis But by the time it gets here, I completely forgot the book. So pretty much go into it not knowing anything, but I enjoy it that way. I enjoy it that way. Jeanette, you started that book today. Awesome. Yes, I'm excited. I have enjoyed quite a few books, and oh yes, I know you do enjoy her book. I totally forgot. She's one of your favorites. But I'm excited, and I'm hoping I'm gonna enjoy it. So, yay! Very excited to get her newest book out. But only one chapter. Need to finish the If I Run series first. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I know this book probably comes out very, very soon because is this Stephanie House? Yeah. Stephanie House, I'll get their book closer to the release date, and then if it's Revell, in some Bethany House books, depending on who's doing the sorting or whatever, I can sometimes get them like a month in advance, but at least that helps me actually catch up with other books first before I hit the new ones. So I'm still trying to catch up on summer releases. Still have a few. I'm almost done with summer releases. I'm very excited about that. Chantel's about to start Nancy Drew over from the beginning too. That's funny. Somebody's reading Nancy Drew lately. Glad to see that he's making a comeback. Hello, Dream in the Garden. Just finished reading Marshmallow Malice by Amanda Flower. That's a fun title. September 3rd. It was coming out fairly close. So that's actually pretty early that I got that book. Sometimes, very rarely will I get a book after the series comes out. I think Jeanette's read The Legacy of Longdale Manor. I read it too. It wasn't my favorite of hers, by Carrie Stransky. I have read two of her other books before that I enjoyed more. So I'm hoping this one's similar to her older release. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. And she's a sweet lady. All right, so let's go ahead and do a 20-minute reading sprint. Let's go until, well, I did 17 after now. It's not 15 after. Let's go until 20 or 35. 35 after. That's roughly 20 minutes. Is that right? 15. Yeah. So 35. We'll go into 35. So have fun reading. I'm going to have my ice cream and read a little bit, and I will see you all back shortly. Hey everyone, that's the end of first thing tonight. Let me know how you all did in the book that you were reading. I got done a little bit, finished my ice cream, which was totally melted, and tried to move the camera closer. It was not too close. So, how did you all do? I see. Let's see. Nikita says list making is a hobby. Yes. Me too, Nikita. If you're listening, me too. I am a total list maker. I love making lists. It's one of my favorite things to do. 100%. I have lists of literally everything. I even have like a list app where I have probably 50 lists on there for different things, random things. There's interesting titles for some of my lists. Jeanette says that she read the book that you were talking about, like Terry Taransky, The Legacy of Longdale Manor. Had the same thoughts, liked her other books. Yeah. I'm glad this new first chapter has you wanting to read more. So that's good. Hello, Jamie. Happy to see you here. And another Jamie. Hello. All the Jamies popping in today. Hopping in late from the store. You'll be finishing reading your Bible. Nice. And hope hop into One of Us is a Lion by Karen McManus. Yeah, I read another book by that author, The Cousins. That was it. And it has stopped me from wanting to read any of her other books because I don't know, I was expecting a mystery thriller and I got a YA soap opera. That's what I felt like. And so I was like, I don't know if I ever want to read another book by her. I think I still have one in my NetGalley. I might try another of her books. Like, I'm willing to give an author a second chance if nothing else is wrong with the book. But yeah, I something with that one quite a bit. Jamie says he thinks he's about to start The Charm Lady by Joanna Barker. What's two in the Caldwell series? Sounds like a historical romance, maybe a little romantic comedy. I don't know, it sounds like it would be. Carmen said she had 16 pages. Nice. I continued through their eyes, and I almost finished another chapter and finished the first chapter or the first story, since these are individual stories. Like I read looks like about 10 pages. So in between eating ice cream, brushing my teeth after eating ice cream, I read 10 pages. If I wasn't doing all that, I probably would have read a little bit more. I'm enjoying it so far. Interesting. First story was about Noah, but it was after the flood, and it was in the eyes of one of the son's wives. So it's interesting. In this one, we're seeing Rachel, which is my favorite. So I'm happy to see her as part of the short story collection. Nikita read 6 pages. Nice. Your hound, Maggie. Also Maggie. Your dog Maggie was begging to go outside. I had a cocker spaniel named Maggie growing up. You don't see Maggie as a dog name too often. What kind of dog is it? Amanda read 10 pages. Nice. Teresa read 17. Nice. Mysterious Bibliophile, 5 pages. Awesome. Jamie read 2 Psalms. That's fantastic. I need to read into Psalms. I finally finished the Jeremiah. That took way too long to finish. And I started James. So I was like, I went from Jeremiah, which is like 50 plus chapters. I'm like, I need something a little bit shorter. I went to James. So hopefully I will finish that within the next 2 days. Jeanette read 17 pages. Nice. Hello, Talanda. Just joined in. Awesome. Got 3 pages before I came back. I'm doing good. A little bit tired, but I'm doing well. My eyes are a little bit tired because I just got new glasses, but they haven't come in yet. I had to return them, so these are back to my old ones. So my eyes are a little bit tired from all this, but hopefully I'll be back to normal next week. My mom read 5% in her book, 56% total so far. Awesome. I don't think she's gotten to the super emotional parts yet, so Amy says YA soap opera sounds about right. Oh no. Yeah, so yeah, Karen McManus might not be an author for me. I yeah, I don't know. I don't like the whole drama type stories. I found I'm just not a fan of them. Probably why I don't watch reality TV either, unless it's like a cooking competition. That's about it. I just don't enjoy drama. There are very few people that can do drama really well. I feel like Tony Silo does it to the point that it's not like it doesn't seem like it's reality TV. It's more of like the drama and reality of a real family, compared to like being in a drama TV show. Jamie, I read the first One of Us book by Sarah McManus. Can't remember the complete title. Yeah, One of Us is lying or something like that. Shannon just discovered Barker and I'm very impressed with her. Nice. I have not read a book by her. I'll have to check her out. We got 7% into her book. Nice. Becca got a few pages read. Hello, T. Happy Friday. You're getting ready to finish The Elite, the second book in the Selection series. Nice. Jamie asked the other Jamie, or says Jamie, that is the one that I'm reading. Okay. Really, I wanted to see what the hype was. I know I've seen that book hype so much that One of Us is Lying series. I don't know. It's just I read The Cousins for a uh, reading group that I was in last year, I think, or the year before. I was just like, I did not like this book. Like, I think I gave it 2 stars, I think. Yeah. So she just might not be an author for me. And that's just, he says the name of my next blog is basically Papa. Nikita, she is a Walker Greyhound. I've never heard of that. She looks like a tall beagle. She's cute. I think I can picture a beagle being a Maggie. Definitely. Yeah, we had a Cocker Spaniel, and she was supposedly purebred, but she was a runt or something, so she did not have the the same type of coat. She had a really long nose compared to like the short, stubby noses that normal Cocker Spaniels have. So she looked very different. Supposedly she was a purebred. Hello, Alex. You're reading something behind you? 'Cause, I mean, there is a window back there. What are you talking about behind me? Jamie, once again, TikTok failed me. Yeah, that's why I'm not on TikTok or most of YouTube because, oh man, I got on such a tangent about, was it on here or was I talking to my friends? I can't remember. But I was talking about booktube or TBR games because I play a TBR game and I love watching them. They're like one of my absolute favorite videos. Well, pretty much 90% of YouTubers, not including the Christian booktube community, just in general, they all pick the same book. Literally, you can go and watch 50 TBR jar when they have the prompts in the jars. You can literally watch like 50 of them, and like 90% of them will have literally the same book on their TBR, and it's like, I know the books are popular, but I mean, there are so many other good books out there. Like, go find your own books that you really enjoy, and popular books are good, but just find your own books. Don't follow the crowd. Just read what you want to read. It's like I know people are like, oh, I got to find out what that book is like. Like I do it sometimes. I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. I want to read it, but will I ever get to it? Probably not because I just have too many books I'd like to read. So that's good, Jamie. You try to promote better books up there. Yeah, I'm not on it. I don't know if I ever will be. I don't know. Instagram and YouTube is enough for me. Jamie says this is book number 3 by Joanna Barker. She's enjoyed them all. I enjoyed One of Us is Lying, but not enough to read the rest of the series. I mean, it's on my NetGalley. I think it's still is. So I might try it at some point. It might even actually be the second book in the series. Not gonna lie, because I don't think I had the first book. I think it was like book 2 or book 3 in that series. So I was like, "Oh, it reads now on NetGalley. Sure." And that was like a couple years ago before I read the other book by her. And it's still there. Okay, let's do one uh bookish conversation starter because we haven't done one today. And if you're new here, I do a few of these during reading sprints just to kind of break up the conversation and talk about something bookish. Not that we're not already talking about something. Just uh, Jamie says I think this is one of those series I might just watch instead of read. Oh yeah, is it a series? I did not know that. Amanda says sometimes you just have to go to a bookstore or the library and browse. Absolutely, absolutely. And I used to do that all the time, and I still do it, even though it's more ebook now at the library versus like going in person. But absolutely, I love doing that. And actually, I did that for a vlog coming up next month. It's gonna be lots of fun where I just pick books based off of the cover, and I'm really excited to hopefully find some good books along the way. And yes, I do love getting recs on YouTube. I do. And also finding something new. Yep, you're a both. Oh, on TikTok. Okay, Jamie. Interesting. I don't remember if I knew that was a series or not. Let's put a reading focus prompt to talk about, and then we'll do one more reading today. All right. Well, we got a would you rather question. Would you rather? Let's see. Ooh. Okay. This says, would you rather hear a spoiler about an ending of a book or never finding out how it ends? An interesting one. And also, I do love my library. I tend to use more ebooks now and audiobooks because most of the physical books that I have to read are review books, and I just really don't have time to get through a lot of physical books. Um, Unfortunately, from the library. So I just decided, you know what, I want to read my own books, but I'm going to still support them through audiobooks and ebooks as much as I can. Yeah, the librarians probably miss me up there. I know one said they miss me. What's my other keyboard? I lost my question. There we go. What's my other keyboard? There it is. Let's put it in. So as far as which one I would choose, I would definitely choose a spoiler because most of the time, honestly, if I'm spoiled for something, forget about it. Um, because if it's a book like that's like way down on my TBR list, I will forget by the time I read it. But if it's a book like that I'm gonna read next, of course I'll remember. But um for most of the time I think I just I would like to know how it ended because honestly, I want to know the ending. I don't think I can go without never knowing. Like, it could be like the biggest twist of your entire life, right? Jamie says still go to the library. I love my library. I do too. I really should go back and read more. I have such a big TBR right now. I just don't have time. The series Bibliophile says Amanda, I agree. I would like to be better at that in the future. Going to the bookstore and just browsing. Yes. Love the library. Yes, they know me quite well over there. Amanda says, I guess I choose the spoiler, but I would hate getting that spoiled. Yeah. He says, spoiler, please, but one of my favorite authors only does cliffhangers and no sequels. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness, I hate that. That is like if I did like a what's it called when you do a video on like pet peeves or something like that, that would be like at the top of my list. I hate like an open ending. Like I've got to know like what the ending is. I don't care if you put it in a prologue, do a short story on your website. I don't care. I really need to know. I would hate that. Oh, one of your favorite authors. Let me know who it is. I probably will not be reading them. I just yeah, I can come up with my own ending, but that would bug me like crazy. That really would. Mysterious Bibliophile says never finding out how it ends. Interesting. Shannon says never finding out. Interesting. I don't like spoilers, but Carmen says, "Ooh, I despise spoilers, but I think I would take that over never finding out." Yeah. Jamie says spoiler. Nikita says spoiler. Teresa says never. I think I would never or go with never finding out. Interesting. And Jamie says spoiler. So it's interesting. They were kind of split 50-50. I was wondering where this was going to go. If most of us would go spoiler or not knowing the ending, but we're kind of split down the middle. Saying I thought most of us were going to go for spoiler, honestly. I like if you're like me, I got to know the ending. Mom says if I didn't have time or really finish the book, then I probably would want a spoiler to see what happened. So she'd be like, "Oh man, I should have kept reading it." Yeah, but you never know the ending, Mom, if you didn't get a spoiler. Yeah, you couldn't finish. Alex says spoiler. My mom's in the other room. Jeanette says spoiler. I'd probably forget before I read it anyway. Yep, just like me, I'd probably forget. Unless it's like a book that was at like the top of my TBR that I've been wanting to read forever, or a new release that I want to read, I will most likely forget too. So I spoiled an ending for my father for a Ted Dekker book. He's never forgiven me for that. And he has never read that book. So yeah, that was my fault. Oh well. Considering this guy, rather have a spoiler. I'm always forgetting things I will not remember for when I am done with the book. Yeah. Yeah. And that's okay that you're a slow reader. I'm the only fast reader in my family. Everybody else is slower. I don't know where I get it from. That's just, I don't know. Yeah, I am always forgetting things. Honestly, the minute I finish a book, I'm ready to go to the next one. Almost always, I tend to forget 90% of what the book was about. I may have enjoyed it while reading it and still give it 5 stars, but most likely will not remember what it's about at all until my end of the month wrap, which thankfully I do remember when it pops up. Hello, Kitsy. Nice to see you here. Good morning. I love your username, Dusty Book Sniffers. That's great. Love that. Says my favorite author's moment is Pip Williams. Never heard of that author. Mysterious Bibliophile says my reasoning would be that I would much rather imagine an ending. Yeah, I like rather than spoiling a bad ending. True. True. I don't know. I still want to know what the author thought of. Even if it's a bad ending. I've had some bad endings. Until the spoiler. Yep, Dusty Book. Always forget spoilers. Same. Lisa says I gotta go. Okay, have fun with your daughter and grandkids. Sounds like you're gonna have a nice night tonight. Chantel's reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King and hated it. Oh no. Oh, you're reading. You were reading it. So you Google what happened to the dog and DNF. I was actually tempted to read that book only because it seemed like the least scary of his books. But then I started reading reviews. I'm like, no, I just don't think he's an author for me. I really don't. So I'm like, no, that's okay. I've seen the movie Misery. I think I'm covered. Oh, good. The cheapest says spoilers do not bother me. I either forget it or help me decide was it really worth my time to keep reading. Yeah, yeah, very true. I try hard not to spoil you guys for anything, and if I do, I mean, it's an accident because I really try hard not to spoil anything for you guys. But spoilers are such a like subjective topic. Like things that I think aren't spoilers might be spoilers for somebody else. Like I know people hate it when I say plot twist in a book. Ooh, there's a great twist. It's a spoiler because now somebody knows that there's going to be a twist in the book. So I really shouldn't say plot twist, but just you get excited when you see one that you did not see coming. That very rarely happens to me. Hello, Christine. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Jamie said tried reading Stephen King. I didn't see the hype from always born in. It's too long for one thing. I'm like, what do you have to say in a book that long that's on like one very small topic? I don't know. It's okay. That's okay. We're all good. We all have the books that we love. Okay, we have talked long enough, I think. Let's go ahead and do a 20-minute reading sprint, which will bring us to exactly 15 chapters. So go ahead and have some fun reading. And I'll see you all back shortly. Hey everyone, that's the end of our next sprint. Hi, I saw you pop in. It's time for a reading sprint fun, but there's going to be more, don't worry. I know a few people popped in just to say hi. Let me know how you all did. I read, well, another 10 pages of Through Their Eyes, which is a short story collection. Pretty good. I think this one, I'm not exactly sure if it's a Bible character or just like a character during biblical times. So I'm not sure. I wonder if there's notes in the back. 'Cause it could be. It could be. There's no notes in the back, just notes about each author, I guess. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty good. So I need to get this one done by Tuesday as well for that reading vlog. So I will get that one done. Let me see who popped in. We said hi. I know she's probably gone by now, but hi. Mysterious Bibliophile said she's read one of Stephen King's books. I think, yeah, I have noticed that's why I don't read his books, because the language is not a lot. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of his books that are quite dark. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have a friend who I think read a few of his books before she became a Christian, and now she won't even look at them. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's really awesome when he helps us, when God helps us change our idea of good books and finding out they're not so good. I have had that happen before too, and it's great to know that God has our back and he'll let us know. We're going to take off the banner. Here we go. Now I can see my lovely face a little bit better. Hannah popped in. Hi, Hannah. Have a good night. If you're still here, probably not though. Nikita read another 6 pages. Nice. P15, also done. 19 pages of print. Nice, Amanda. Jamie read Proverbs 26 and 6 pages out of her book. Very nice. Christine read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Yes, because you're watching the kids. That's a good book. It's a good book. Although honestly, I don't think I read it growing up when I was little. Maybe I did. I don't know. 7 pages read. Nice. Jamie read 7%, and Mom read 2% more. Nice. Very nice. I don't know how long I'm going to last tonight because honestly, my eyes are very, very tired today. And I have a feeling it's due to the weather change. The weather change just gives me, my eyes get so dry. I'm so tired. Net only has 25 pages left in her book. Awesome. So I want to do at least one more reading sprint, but we'll see how we go. We'll see. We'll see how my brain is after one more reading sprint. I don't think I'm gonna last longer than that, unfortunately, tonight. But we'll do at least one more. Beth finished her book. Yay! Thank you. Yes, I realized this morning I was like, do I realize how old my my icon photo is? Like, I love that I'm holding books, but you guys realize that photo was taken literally the first year I was on BookTube, which was like 2022? No, 2021. And so, yeah, that had to go. I'm like, I have lost most of my baby fat and stuff. So I'm like, I really need to update that. So, like, I didn't even like it from the beginning. Why did I put it there? So it's changed and it's a lot better now. It looks a lot better now. I should add a picture of me holding books though. So we'll, we'll work that out later, but it just needed an update for 3 years. Second made it to page 91 and Where the Road Bends. Nice. Nikita, you have a signed copy of The Very Hungry Caterpillar? How cool is that? That is so cool. I love that you still have the letter and the book. That is so awesome. I don't think I have any of like children's childhood favorites. Honestly, most of my childhood favorites are probably long past, unfortunately. I really, oh man, I tried so hard. There's an author who she didn't write very many books, but she wrote the Journey to Duna trilogy, which I talked about on this channel multiple times. And it's a middle grade series, and I love it. And I tried to find the author, but it's so hard to find her. I think I even uh, tried to contact her through Facebook. I thought it might have been the same person, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll ever be able to find that author, but it would be nice to do something for those. But but that's so cool that you have an old favorite from childhood times. That is so cool. Well, I know who I would ask now. I probably would ask the author who writes Hank Paladon's books. I don't know. I don't know if he's still alive. I think he is. He's wrote a lot of them. I always thought that that series would end, but there's like literally like 50 plus books in that series. It's a good series too. Never read all of them, but at some point I want to. Also, I have some exciting writer news. I was going to put it in a vlog, which I still will. But this morning, I'm doing research for my protagonist, or my male protagonist, and he is a pilot slash adventurer. And I wanted to do some airplane scenes. And I'm like, I know nothing about small private airplanes, like nothing at all. I've never been in one. So I live literally 5 miles down the road from an airplane airstrip. It's a private airstrip, but I think it's open to the public. So that's pretty cool. But I contacted them 2 weeks ago and didn't hear anything. And this morning I got an email from one of the pilots saying, I may be able to help you with your research and a flight. If nobody was in the house, I probably would have screamed. It's it's like a bucket list item and doing research for my book. I am super thrilled. So I'm gonna give you just a little snippet of a possible scene in my book. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be possibility. It will be in the book. So after the research, I better put it in the book. But I'm so excited that God blessed me with this opportunity, and I'm gonna call him next week to set up a time, and it's gonna be so much fun. I've literally already told all my friends except for the ones on Facebook, but very, very excited to see where God takes this little journey. And I have lots of questions for him. And yes, it's gonna be awesome. I'm very, very excited for that. Just to be that. But then, yes, it was exciting. I honestly was not expecting to hear back from them. So I'm like, you know, why not try? I mean, literally, it's like 5 minutes away. It's the closest, literally closest airstrip we have. It's a private airstrip, so not like, they have a lot of passengers or anything. I know it is so cool. I'm so thankful to God for just telling me just go for it. Just okay. I don't know if it's going to cost me anything, but honestly, it is research for my book. I would be happy to if if I had to, but it would also be a big blessing if he just said, "Come on down." So I'm getting my questions ready. I could use prayers though to find my original list of questions because I've had a list of questions. I didn't find them, so I had to remake my list. I made the list like even before I contacted the airstrip. So hopefully I can find it. It'll be good. Right, so I'm going to do a one more bucket question, which we actually still have enough for next week too for episodes. Thought we weren't going to be able to, but well, Lucy's coming this week, so I might skip it. All right, so here's our final bucket question for night. I just saw that Nikita, your husband, is a private pilot. Girl, if you lived closer, I would ask him if he could take it. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hey, Blessed, you're back. That's okay. I am going to do one more. Yes, I'm going to at least do one more 20-minute reading sprint. I don't think I'm going to last longer than that because my eyes are getting really tired tonight. It's a rarity for me, but I think it's the weather change. All right, so our book is question. what book do you think would make a great movie and one that's, not already made? Oh, Nikita, that's great. Oh, yeah. If I have extra questions that I think of after I go, I am totally going to ask you. Are you on Instagram? Or if you have an email, e- just don't put it here, if you don't want to, but message me over on Instagram. Same handle, paperbacks and ponytails. I would definitely the husband's different questions. So this is what I told you guys. So I would not have known that. That is so cool. Hope you guys take lots of trips today. Celestia says, I think Fox by Nadine Brenda would make a really cool movie. Interesting. That is like, I'm sad to say, my least favorite of the books. I'm so sad about that too. It's like, oh, I love all of the other books I've read by her, but that one was not my favorite. Um, yeah, but her other books would make great movies. Yes, Jamie, the Timeless series by Gabrielle Meyer. 100%, I would be first in line to go see that. I know, Celestia. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was one of the oddballs out when we buddy read it with our group together last year. Yeah. Yeah, it just was not a favorite. I mean, I gave it 3 stars, but I was zoning out of that audiobook so much. I was like, I'm very thankful that that was actually my first experience with Nadine Brenda's. So I'm very happy that I did not start with that book. So the rest have been really good. The Skimar series by Pepper Basson. That would be Hallmark movies for sure. Those would definitely be Hallmark movies. Yes, Celestia. Timeless would make a good TV show. I can definitely see it even more as a TV show than movies. Yes, yes. Christine DNF. I'm not the only one. Oh no. Well, I didn't DNF it, but yeah, it wasn't a favorite. Um, what do I think would make? Well, I've talked about it often enough on this channel. Journey to Juna by Kinsey Engelman. That series, if you love Chronicles of Narnia, try to find that series. It is phenomenal. Honestly, I might even like it probably just as much as Chronicles of Narnia, if not a little bit more. It's just so good, and the Christian allegory is fantastic in that series. So good, so good. So that would make a great children's movie. Uh, what else? I would love to see like a really good Nancy Drew movie. Like all the ones I've seen are like Wolf in the 40s or they're just not that great. And it's like I just really want something really good. Like, well, actually I like the 70s. So I think it's in the 70s, like when they had the Hardy Boys and then the Nancy Drew mysteries. Those were good. I think those are my favorites. It'd be nice to have like an actually good one. Agrees with what Shannon said. What did you say, Shannon? Oh yeah, the Smart series. Celestia is getting upset at all of us. At all of us. You still love us. You know you do. Jamie says there are a lot of books I think would be great movies. Lindsay Llewellyn's The Chaos Grid. I still need to read that one. It's on my Kindle. At some point soon, I should hopefully read it. I do really want to read that though. I think Waitress would be pretty cool as a fairy tale movie. What else? The book I'm reading right now, even though I haven't finished it yet, The Air by Lynn Stringer, I think would make a really great sci-fi movie. Um, Still trying to figure out what's going on. There's something weird going on in that town. The teacher says you sadly could not choose one because too many times I kind of just like the movie or TV show based on them. Yeah, yeah, that happens unfortunately. Too bad we couldn't like pick our own cast, and be like this guy plays this character and so on and so forth. Resistance, I have yet to read that series, but I do want to. Mysterious Bibliophile would go with Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight. Honestly, I am really surprised his books have not become movies yet. I mean, he's got to be the next one, right? I mean, seriously, like that. And I know, yeah, those like Brandon Sanderson books, like I'm really surprised. What was what, Shannon? I don't know what your question is. I'm not sure what you do. Last year, yes, you still love it. Good. That's good. Didn't doubt that for a minute. I actually have not seen the Nancy Drew with Camilla. I don't believe so. I've seen commercials and I'm just like, mm, you know, and to me, like none of the actresses they ever picked feel like they're Nancy Drew. So I've seen a few and I've missed seeing a few other seasons because I don't know. No, I have not seen the TV one with Maggie Lawson. I don't think so. I don't think that could be Melanie Dickinson's book. Yes, those would make really good movies. Yeah. Oh, the book I suggested. I thought that was it. It's called Journey to Juna. It's a trilogy. I'll put it in the comments too, so you can take a screenshot or write it down or whatever. But it's phenomenal. It is hard to find. I know the first book is on Amazon, but for some reason the other two aren't. My dad bought them in some like grocery store at some point. I still have those copies, thankfully. But yeah, they're very hard to find. You might be able to find them on eBay, possibly. But yeah, so Journey to Juna by Tim V. Hickman. And it's kind of funny. As I was typing that, I saw somebody else typed it, but it was just me looking at my own comments. That was weird. But it's very good. It's similar premise, but instead of a lion as the symbol of Jesus, it's a white swan, and there is a black swan, which represents Satan, and the black swan is stealing all of these swans uh, from the white swan. So he's taking them away and pretty much treating them like slaves. And this white swan asks these children, "Can you help me get my swans back?" And so it's a great adventure story. Very, very good. Really, really enjoy it. And there's of course, the magic, place where they go to help save the swan. Really good. Who would I want to play Nancy Drew? Nowadays? Hmm. Hmm. That's tough. I don't know. What's, um, what's her name might be good in it. I can't think of her name, but the girl who plays Katniss from the Hunger Games, for some reason her name eludes me right now, but I think she would be good at it. I think she would just kind of have that fun personality, I think. I hope you can find it, Christine, because it is a fantastic series. Yes, Jennifer Lawrence. She would be good. I like her as an actress. I think she's young enough looking to still play an 18-year-old, so I feel like she can pull it off. I'm sorry that your earbuds are causing you problems. I hope it's not me. But I do have my AirPods in, but I don't think I've had a problem with those. So let me know if anybody else is having issues listening to me or hearing me. Could be I was messing around with my hair and I kept getting comments. Beth would like to see one of Madeline Martin's books into movies. Okay. Yes, she wrote the last bookstop in London and the keeper of the books I have yet to read yet. Best things Dakota Fanning to be able to do. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. Mom's having it's it's not the sound, Mom. She said her phone is slightly behind with the sound. That's because technically it is. I mean, I think it is for all of you. That's why I try to slow down because you guys hear it a little bit slower than I'm speaking it, so I can make sure that I catch all your answers. Haven't had any issues with the sound. Okay, Jamie, it's all you. It's all your problem. Okay, your earbuds are launching out or something. My earbuds could be dying soon because I've had them in almost all, well, yeah, all sprints, so they could be going at any moment. All right, what time is it? Oh, something must be interfering. Let's tell it to cut it out. All right, so let's go ahead and do at least one more reading sprint. I'll see how I feel when we get back. So yes, let's go until, let's see. Let's just go until the hour just to get that extra 5 minutes in. We'll do a 25-minute reading sprint to round out our reading. So I feel like it's going to be the last one. So we'll come back after, talk a few minutes, and say prayers before we say goodbye, and we'll have a good night. So have fun reading for 25 minutes this time, and I'll see you all back. Hey everyone, that's the end of our reading for tonight. Yeah, I did. I hope you got a lot of reading done tonight. I got to page 56 of my book. I read roughly 35 pages or so not bad tonight. Didn't quite make it. It was about a third of the way through this book. Yeah, roughly. So it should be done with Through Their Eyes. I mean, it's a short book. It's less than 170 pages. So I'm hoping we'll finish it. Hello, Dewey. You just came in this time to say goodnight, unfortunately, because I am really tired tonight. I'm probably honestly going to go to bed in about an hour, maybe two at max, but I am very, very tired tonight. The teacher at 11. Nice, Jeanette, you finished. Yay! I love when people finish the book during reading sprints. I've never done that yet. Someday, someday. I feel like during reading sprints, I tend to start new books. I don't know why, but maybe someday. Actually finish the book during a reading. Mom read a total of 10% tonight. I think I read about 20% tonight, roughly. But yes, I see I'm already yawning. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. Um, I put on the fireplace tonight. I didn't really feel like music. I'm actually going to make my own starting next week because I never know if I can monetize my live streaming because sometimes some of the music is copyrighted, so I can't get paid for those. I'm going to make my own reading sprint music. So it'll be coming next week with my own pictures too and everything. So that'll be fun. You're welcome. Yeah, you got 30 pages done. Thank you, Nikita. I will check my messages when I go off of here. Amanda finished her book. Ooh, one star romance. Wait, it was one star romance. I give it 4.5 stars. I'm kind of confused, but I think I get it. So you gave it 4.5. Okay. Unless that's like the type of trope it is in one star romance. I've never heard of that though. The series was the files. I don't remember where I started, but made progress. That's okay. Glad you had fun. So I'm going to say a quick prayer for our weekend to finish off the sprint. Dear God, thank you for sprints tonight, Lord God. Thank you for friends and good books, Lord. Pray that everyone will have a blessed weekend, Lord God, and pray that everyone will have a blessed sleep tonight, Lord God, and then a great weekend and safe travels, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. It's okay, bless you that you got distracted. I happens to me a lot, a lot. Good night, Jamie. You didn't get much more read. That's okay. That's okay, Talonda. I got that you enjoyed it. But good night, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Good night. I will see you all next week for videos. I got some fun stuff planned for next week. It's going to be a good round of videos. So I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you all later.